let's take a look at our pendant and see how that's doing. Oh, wow. That's really cool. Look at that. Oh, goodness. That is so neat. Ah, I think we might really be able to dress this up a little further. I've got some cool ideas. Yeah, wow. That came out really cool. Look at that, you guys. Let me get this out of the way. I'm going to help you see it a little better. How's that? Can you see that? Isn't that neat? Look at that. Wow. Yeah, so if we finish the back side, maybe put a little color on the back. Um, hmm. And then definitely want to give it a really cool bail and then hang it on, I don't know, hang it on some leather or maybe some chain or maybe a combination. But we definitely need some kind of a neat bail to go with this. This is really cool. I'm really pleased at how that turned out. And you'll be surprised how neater it's gonna be once we finish it. Hi, I'm back. All right. I thought we'd go ahead and finish our pendant. Let's get another look at that. Pretty neat, eh? Yeah, I'm liking that. All right. What I thought I would do is let's finish the edge with a little gold. And let's see here. I don't know if I need to wet my brush or not. I think it's best to keep the paint thick. Yeah, I just kind of go along here on the edge. And, oh, I'm wondering if this is going to take more than one coat. I think so. Huh. I'm surprised at that. The surface is so smooth. I've painted acrylic before, epoxy resin before. There we go. Now it's covering a little better. I think it's going to take a couple coats. You can see that. Yeah, it's awfully streaky. But I thought this would give it a real nice edge. And give it a nice wipe here on the surface to make sure I don't leave any of my fingerprints on it. Or that the paint goes over onto the top there. All right. Carefully flip it over and do the same. Because inevitably I had a little on my fingers. There we go. We'll let that dry. Okay, the paint's dry. I went ahead and covered this up with some saran wrap just so it wouldn't dry out. I think this time I'm going to go ahead and leave it down here, or up here where you can see it, but leave it on the paper towel because I'm tired of dragging my fingers through it and mucking it up. Boy, that's almost too thick. And get a little water on it here. That's a little better. Let's see if get it in here view. In the camera view a little better. When I make jewelry, and I'm also a polymer clay artist, and so I work with clay and make make all kinds of jewelry and little figurines. I got some on the top there. I see it. And I'm not used to filming while I create my jewelry and my figurines and things. I'm having to kind of train myself as I go here to pay attention to what I'm doing, but also pay attention to the angles and things to make sure that you can see what I'm doing too. Okay, let's see here. A little more paint. I've got a little bit of a swollen eye right now. I'm having to blink to refocus. Kind of stinks. What happened was, I think I got a tiny little bit of resin. Didn't get it wiped off my hands all the way and accidentally touched my face, and somehow or another my eye, I woke up and it was really swollen. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to need a third coat or not, but we'll let this dry and be right back. All right, I'm back, and this came out really neat. Maybe I'll show you on the white paper. It's easier to see. But yeah, we've got a pretty gold rim all the way around now. And that really shows off the color inside, I think. Okay, so next, I want to fashion a bail. Now, I have this really pretty gold wire, and I actually haven't worked with this too much yet, so this is going to be a cool experiment. First of all, let's make sure that it actually fits in our hole here of the pendant we made. Let's see here. Oh, perfect. Check it out, guys. It's perfect. It fits perfectly. Oh. You know, when things just turn out so cool, it's synchronicity. If you just allow yourself to just start creating, you know, don't overthink it. It either works or it doesn't. And some of your very best creations can come out of just getting started. Just trust that no matter what, it will work out. Oh, you guys, look how cool that's looking already. Let me show you. I have an idea of kind of a faux figure eight. Meaning, let's see here. I'm missing one of my, oh no, I'm not. It's right in front of me. One of my pliers, I thought. All right, what I'd like to do is come forward again, very extremely, and then curve it back again. And I want one of these bigger barrels. Let me see what I'm doing here. And then from here, wrap it back around like so. And then we'll use the top loop to put our chain through. All right, now this is a little bit wonky, but what I want to do is cut it off about here. I don't want to get it too short because we can always cut it off a little more if we need to. But I'm thinking about here, and then I'm going to pinch the whole thing together. That makes sense. It's just how I'm envisioning it in my mind's eye. I certainly didn't plan this. I never plan any of my things. I just kind of have an overall view of what I kind of want it to look like, and then I just go for it and just see if it works. Okay, ooh. Now it looks a little crooked, doesn't it? Let's straighten it out this way. Straighten it out this way. Now, I have an idea to make this look even nicer. Let's see here. This is still looking just a little crooked to me. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to straighten this out just a little bit here. Because once I do the next step, it's going to be hard to straighten. So I want to get this step right. All right. That's looking better all the time. Cool. What you think, Ming? You notice how every once in a while I'll slip into kind of a Latina accent. Hello, my Latina sisters and brothers. I grew up in Eastern Washington and learned a lot of Spanish and had a lot of accents going on over there. I have some beautiful deep colored copper wire. Isn't that gorgeous? And I thought against this, ooh, maybe you see where I'm going with this now. Let's see. I don't know how much I want, so, but I know I don't need a whole lot because this is for decoration. So I'll just cut myself a piece like that. And then I'm going to give myself a tail to hang on to here, see? And then I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to wrap it. Now, I want to keep it nice and tight. And I want to watch the levels here and make sure that I don't cross my wires. Don't get your wires crossed, people. Corny, I know. But fun nonetheless, would you say? Ooh, look at that. That's looking really pretty. I like the way it complements the red in the leaf. Ooh, yeah, that's neat. Okay, question is, how many times looks good? We don't want to go around too many times, but we don't want to go around too little times. What do I got there? 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder if 3 looks better. No. You lose some of that accent there. Well, then I wonder if 1 more looks better. 6. Ooh. As long as I keep it nice and straight. All right, it's time to get out the tools here. All right. Wow. Isn't that pretty? I love that. Make sure I'm holding it centered on the screen here. There. That's beautiful. Of course, it's got fingerprints all over it right now, but that's all right. We'll shine it off. Okay. So, I want to make sure I cut it off to where I can kind of pinch it down. So I'm going to kind of go at an angle. Let me get them both cut off here. Because we don't want it to snag on your blouse, or, you know, we want to somehow tuck those. Oh, here, I'll tuck it down in there. How's that? That's a good idea. Since we're so close there anyway, I'll give myself a tiny little tail. See there? And then pull it up tight. See if I can poke it down in there. Kind of using whatever I got here to work. There. That tail got tucked. So that's not going to snag. Now we still got this little one up here. I should have kept it longer so I could have went in there. But I know it. Let me pull it. It needs to be taut a little tighter anyway. So could be I got more than I realize. Oh, I sure did. Cool. Okay, now pull it. Pinch it down on in there. There. Tucked in good. Look at that. Isn't that neat looking, you guys? Where's my baby wipe? Let me get the fingerprints off. Ooh, I'm liking that. All right, let's move my tools out of the way. Now, I have a couple of things here. I've got leather. This is some brown leather. And that looks really cool. But then I also have gold chain. And I was kind of thinking they look really cool together. Really dresses it up. If I can get that in there. There it goes. Oh, I thought. I just pulled it back out. Let's see here. Push that off to the side so I have more room, and pulled it back out again. There it goes. Okay. Now let's look at it. Oh, stuck to the cling over here. The plastic cling. I could clear up my workspace, you know, and make it easier. I get so excited when I start seeing the finished product that it's hard. It's hard to focus on anything else. Isn't that beautiful, you guys? Oh my. I think that came out really cool. I don't know if I'm doing it justice here. Maybe the white paper towel lets you see it a little better. Isn't that cool? All right, so now I've got two ends, and we don't want it all floppy like this, so all I'm going to do is combine these, okay? And and they're different lengths too, right? So I'm going to have to do a little fiddling and shorten this chain, and I need to go to the other room and use my magnifying glass to see these little links. And I'm going to undo it, and then I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I'm back. I went to go use my giant magnifying glass. It's actually like a floor lamp. It's huge. And it's so big that I can't bring it in this room. It's in the other room. Anyway, you'll see why I have this tiny, teeny little link that I removed to shorten the chain so that it would be more the length of this leather strap here. And so this is what I took off, this little section here. And I wanted to make sure I got that link opened correctly. so that I didn't mess it up. All right, so now what I want to do is use this. Actually, instead of that link, I want to go ahead and use this. This is nicer here. This big ring here, easier to work with too, I'd say. All right, so this and this, and open your ring. Always open these jump rings side to side, like that. You never want to pull them open like that. You always want to open them this way, if that makes sense, because it weakens the ring and they'll break on you if you open them and close them the wrong way. So that's just a little hint if you're just starting out making jewelry. I always like to give beginner tips because, you know, everybody starting somewhere. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and hook that there in that first link here of this little dangly chain that this leather strap came with. And then I'm going to take the other side of this loose piece here that's been cut, where I removed a section because it was too long, and put it back on here if I can get the ring to cooperate in this tiny little link. This would have, there we go. All right. Yeah. All right, so it's important. I have to stand up again to show you. It's important. I don't know if it's too close out of focus. Sometimes I do that too. Sorry. You know, make sure that's closed. Perfectly. Okay. All right. So now that side of the gold chain is hooked and they're together now. See? Oh. Getting them crossed in here. I got one going one way and one going the other way. Wouldn't you know it? Oh, darn, and it's the fat end too, of course. All right, which one's easier to pull in and out? I gotta make sure they're going through the bail the right way. Jeez. You'll end up in Cirque du Soleil. Oh, all right. Question is this big, nice claw gonna fit through my bail? Well, it did one time. So, of course it will. Am I going through the right way? Yes. All right. Cool. Oh, you guys. Look how gorgeous that is. Okay. So this side's hooked. Now this side. Well, we don't need two claws, do we? I like the gold one. It's, to me, it's a, let's see, let's test them. I always test them. Yeah, that one has a nice spring in it. Let's test this one. For some reason, these, oh, well, that has a nice spring in it too. Huh. This just seems like it's finished nicer. Let's try it again. I like to test them. That spring seems more quality or something. Well, if we want to keep this one and get rid of this one, then what we got to do is open this just a little. Now, remember what I said. Don't pull it open that way. You want to twist it open that way. Okay, take that claw off. And we'll just hook this. It's already got a nice big jump ring there. We'll just hook it right on there. See? Now it's all one piece. And then we'll want to close this. Twist it back into place. And it's got a little thing sticking out there. We don't want that. That'll snag your clothes, right? So let's tuck that inside that spring a little bit. Boy, this metal is very tough. It's not real bendy. But that's good because it won't pull apart on you. All right, so we'll move this section. We'll move this out of the way, move our tools, and let's lay it out here again. And we've got one clasp, and we've got a little bit of a tail there, so that it's adjustable. Wow, I think this came out really cool. So we'll, whoops, hook this into the tail here. Wow. All right, guys, this will be up on groovykim.com if you'd like to purchase it. As you know, there's only one, so when it's gone, it's gone. So it's a one of a kind. But you know, I really appreciate it because all these things that I make helps to support my Groovy Kim channel so that I can keep making videos for you guys. And if you like my videos, I really do appreciate you watching. And you know, if you purchase these items that we get to make together, it does help support my channel. So thank you so much. And tune in. We've got the unveiling coming of the pyramid, the Orgonite pyramid. We've got our Orgonite pendant, and now it's time to unveil the Orgonite pyramid. Wow, I'm loving that. Too cool. Hi guys. Okay, we're on day 3, and it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. I went ahead and left it a little longer. I just want to be sure that it's really set up, and it sure seems like it is. Nice and hard. All right, look at that. Looks like a deep pool, fantasy pool. You see all the colors in there? Isn't that neat? I don't know if the reflection is there. Get the reflection off. You can see it a little better. Isn't that cool? You can see the wire spiraling down in there. I'm kind of torn if I want to make some kind of a base for it, but maybe we will try to shine a light up in it and see what happens. All right, guys, it's the big day. We're going to unmold this baby. Let's get to the unveil. Boy, I can hear Ducky in the other room squawking her head off. She's excited about the unveil, too. Yeah, right. Okay, let's see here. How should I go about this? Well, first of all, this whole thing should just come out of the base. Like so. Oh, and there's my little template guide I used to see how tall it is. Look, it's kind of dusty. You can see the cornstarch. Oh, wow. Whoops, the other side. Yeah, we got a 6-inch pyramid here, boy. Okay, are we ready? Let's begin the unveiling. Oh, this is so exciting, you guys. Ooh, I can see some of the flowers. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Oh, look at the red jasper. And look at the copper. Wow. Oh my gosh, the gold banding. Oh, I knew it. Oh, that came out gorgeous. Look at that, you guys. Oh, wow. Ooh, look at that pretty lemon yellow. And there is the crystal at the top. Oh, wow. Give this a little bit of a polish. Oh my goodness. Let me get the camera down so we can Look at it standing up. Isn't that beautiful, you guys? Look at all those gorgeous colors in there. Oh, wow. That's really neat. There's quite a few bubbles in the tip there. A little more than I'd hoped for. Oh my gosh. But it's just beautiful nonetheless, isn't it? Okay, guys, I'll show you down close. There. You get a good look at it. Wow. Isn't that cool? And you can just see that spiral in the tip there. Oh, it's magical. Look at that. You guys, it's even prettier than I imagined. Oh my goodness. Every side and every angle. Look at that. And then if I show you the bottom. Wow, look at that. Yeah, you can see how it just spirals on in there. You see all the obsidian and the tips of those flower buds. That's what those green tips are. So I pointed them outward, remember? Ooh, look at that. I see the wood in there. Remember the wood we laid down? Wow, what a treat. Oh, oh, I'm just really pleased at that. I'm so glad you guys joined me in this project. I think Ducky's having a heyday over there. Look at that, you guys. I couldn't be more pleased. Oh, wow. Well done, I would say. Well done, especially for really only being about my third or fourth time to try this, you guys. And each time we just get a little better, but it's all about the creativity and the enjoyment of the time. It's the process, the time you put into it, the process itself that is the enjoyment part. The creativity, stimulating your solar plexus. Now look at all these rich colors we've got for the entire, from the root chakra up to your sacral and your solar plexus. And this is so grounding and healing. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. Project well done. And Ducky approved. Super groovy. Okay, guys, the last thing I want to do with this beautiful orgonite pyramid we made is place it on this selenite slab. You see this slab is made to charge your crystals on. And I just took all of these crystals off of it so that we can place our pyramid on it. Look at that. Now that big old selenite slab is going to charge all of those crystals inside there. You see that? And so we'll leave that on there for a couple of days. Really, just within minutes it starts working, but leave it on there a couple of days and we know it'll be really good and charged with all that positive energy. Look at that. Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed in the bubble factor in the tip there. It's not quite as clear as I was hoping, but you can see the symbol in there. And just look at the rich colors of all of that beautiful fall goodness we added in it. Oh, just beautiful, you guys. Okay, we're going to charge this up. And I have an idea. Could be I put it up for sale. What do you think? Would you like to have that? I was thinking one of my lucky subscribers may like to have that. You stuck with me the whole time and watched me make the whole thing. And, you know, maybe you would like to have this. Full disclosure, it's certainly not perfect. It's got some bubbles. There's a little bit of pitting. I want to be real honest with you. There's some pitting. That's where a bubble formed during the curing process. And this is smooth. The bubbles are inside. But there are some spots where the bubbles kind of made it through to the surface and there's a little bit of pitting. But overall, I think it's just beautiful. And, you know, it's got this real gold in here and real copper and red jasper and all these beautiful flowers from the fall yard outside. Organic material and the wood. You can see the bark in there. And then the beautiful obsidian in the bottom. Yeah. You know, it's even prettier in real life than, of course, the camera can do it justice. Yeah. Okay. Well, if you're interested in this, head on over to groovykim.com and I'll have it up there for sale for you. All right. Good luck to you. As you know, we only have one. Okay. Thanks so much, you guys. I really appreciate your viewership. If it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to do these wonderful things and have such a neat channel, and all you guys, my cool subscribers. I really, really do appreciate each and every one of you. Okay, guys. Thanks again so much for watching. Until next time. That's groovy. That's really groovy.